That was one of the few psycho long jokes that I can appreciate.
Right? Oh, here we go. Golden showers. Oh, oh, it says I'm in if you're in. That was bad. Like, really bad. My penis was once in the Guinness Book of World Records until I got caught by the librarian.
Jeez.
Patient, will I be okay, doc? Doctor, I doubt it. Mercury is in Uranus now. Patient, I
Oh,
don't do
gee.
that astrology stuff. Doctor, me neither. My thermometer just broke.
I was going to say the thermometer broke. How in the hell? Okay.
Told my wife that I was so stressed that only a blowjob would help. She asked me where I was going to find a dick to suck at this time of night.
Oh, man. uh, there was one I saw on iFunny today. It was what a guy walks into uh, I see his house with a sword, and the wife says, "Get that sword out of here. We don't need a weapon like that near the kids." The husband said, "Don't worry, it's not a real sword." And then he turned the blade sideways and began firing. And the kid said, "Yay, sword gun!"
Sword gun. My friend. The rich man told the poor man, I got my wife a diamond ring and a Porsche. The poor man asked, why? The rich man replied, if she doesn't like the ring, she can take it back in her Porsche. The rich man then asked the poor man what he bought for his wife. The poor man said, a pair of slippers and a dildo. The rich man asked, why? The poor man responded, if she doesn't like the slippers, she can go screw herself.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of the other ones that were on iFunny today because like I shared them with Mandy. iFunny was spitting fire today, dude.
What did the elephant ask the naked man?
I have no idea.
How do you breathe out of that thing?
All
Two prostitutes
right,
are standing two prostitutes are standing on a corner. One looks to the other and says, "You ever been picked up by the fuzz?" The other says, "No, but I have been swung around by the tits."
I knew that was coming. Something like that. Oh, here we go. A text conversation between two neighbors. One says, "Hey neighbor, what's with the big new fence?" The other says, "Well, what's with the binoculars?" First neighbor says that they're for bird watching. I'm into birds. Second neighbor says, "Name one bird right this second. I dare ya." First neighbor says, big, big bird." Second neighbor says, "Yeah, right, perv. Enjoy the fence." First neighbor says, you have weird nipples anyway."
Oh my god, this is awful. Why can't an orphan play baseball?
I don't know.
Because they've never known what home is.
Oh my god, that's bad. All right. Uh, I, I, yeah. So, guys, in a proctology appointment, he's the proctologist for the woman. Doctor says you have to stop masturbating. Girl says, "Oh God, why?" Doctor says, "So I can finish the examination."
A man is in a crowded hotel lobby. He wants to ask the clerk a question. When he turns to go to the front desk, he accidentally bumps into a woman beside him, and as he does, his elbow brushes against her breast. They are both quite startled. The man turns to her and says, Ma'am, if your heart is as soft as your breasts, I know you'll forgive me. The woman replies, If your penis is as hard as your elbow, I'm in room 436. What comes after 69? Mouthwash.
Rest,
Mouthwash.
mouthwash.
And
I was thinking of walk of shame.
you guys are thinking so one dimensionally. Well, there you go. Meow, meow, meow.
Got him.
Die, bitch.
Yay, two vans.
Get into our ears.
Get into veins. Out of my way, boy.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon you best get out of my way. Mm-hmm.
Die, bitch.
You're dead. Oh, I saw the one guy just fly.
That one dude just bounced off my van like a rubber ball.
Boing. Yep. Didn't take that turn tightly enough. It wasn't tight enough.
That sounds like a personal problem.
No, they got pills for that now.
Go to the doctor. He'll tighten that shit up like a rubber band.
Tighten you like a hex nut.
Found a way to stop my dog barking in the front garden. Put him in the back garden.
I was going to say put him in the back garden. Hey, this one isn't very far. Only a couple of miles.
Meals.
Couple of miles.
You
I would drive 500 miles and
motherfucker.
I would drive 500 more.
Oh, don't say that out loud. GTA will make a 500-mile trek.
Right.
About mile 300. This is your fault, you son of a bitch.
This is your fault.
God damn it, we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you and your damn 500-mile idea.
Idea. Meow. Weaving. Woo.
Come on, dude. You're on a fucking motorcycle. I'm in a van. There's no reason you can't be able to catch up to my front and shoot me from there, God damn it. You are not trying hard. Now, you really don't want this shit back that bad, do you? Obviously you aren't trying that goddamn hard because, you're wearing a fucking, puff vest, unironically. You motherfucker. You know what? Fuck you. I'm tired of you chasing me, you little bastard.
I was going to say, are dudes still chasing you?
There's one guy and I just murdered him. He
I
wouldn't
was going to
stop.
say, I've got
Oh,
absolutely nobody around me.
I take that back.
Somebody just spawned near me.
I was about to say, I take that back. Somebody just pulled up on me. And I've already murdered him.
Oop.
Jesus Christ, I wish you could have seen what I just
Myrtleized them.
did. This dude was driving
Well,
up
in
on
about a year and a half when you publish, I will.
This dude literally drove up on the tail end of my fucking van, and I caught him with a bullet underneath the chin. Right as he was pulling up. So he flew backwards off his bike and bounced off the ground. Swear to God, if this was a fucking, you would think this was a movie the way I just shot him off that fucking bike.
Pretty legit.
But yes, in a year and a half when you post this, you'll get to, when I post it, you'll get to see it.
Yep. Does it take very long to do our videos?
To edit them? No.
Yeah. It's just getting to it.
Honest to God, no, because it's literally just determining how long I want the video to be. As far as just kind of, I jump ahead 20 minutes and then I wait till, we're essentially done doing whatever we're doing at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll stop the video, cut off the tail end of where I'm at, and then start editing out all the empty shit.
Sure.
And then
Get my car and we can hit my nightclub.
But yeah, it basically takes about as long as the length of the video, maybe a little longer.
Okay.
Just because, like I said, it's finding a good place.
We both called our cars.
But no, I didn't. Mine just happens to be here.
Really? Oh.
No, actually, I had my marksman's pistol out, and I was thinking if I could shoot you in the back of the head.
Well, we're still teammates. You can't.
I know, but
all right. Let's see.
What's the difference?
Nachtclub.
What's the difference between a vagina and a computer?
One's easier to work.
Nope. When you bury your face in a vagina, people think highly of you.
Pardon me. Loud noises.
The measure of a woman's beauty is how many dicks a man would suck to get to fuck her. One guy says he would suck 3 dicks. The next guy says 5. The third guy says he would go as low as 2 dicks, but if he has to fuck a woman, he better at least get it to suck 2. I don't understand that one.
I was going to say, is that the punchline?
That was the punchline. That was literally the end of it.
It's a lame punchline.
Right. Maybe I'll cut that joke out.
Womp womp.
Maybe you guys might be able to help. My grandfather used to tell a joke growing up to this day, and I don't understand. The joke goes as follows. What do you call two blondes in a freezer? A deep freeze. Maybe he
a
just
deep
wasn't funny, but this shit makes no sense to me. Anybody got an explanation?
a deep freeze. I don't get it.
And somebody on the comment section says, sorry, like the guy with a blind doe, I have no idea.
It's funny when the comments are more funny than the punchline. Yeah. So let's talk wrestling.
I
Something else.
mean, what is there really to talk about that has happened other than, what they turned?
Oh, literally not much.
I would say what they literally turned Tony Storm heel, and that's about all of it.
Yep. I think probably the most exciting thing right now is what they're doing with the Fiend and Alexa Bliss.
I love what they're doing with the Fiend and Alexa Bliss.
I love it too.
I, honest to God, think she's the only one that could make that shit work.
Oh yeah.
What'd you say?
That there's an awesome new podcast called Oral Sessions with
See.
Renee.
Oh yeah, that's right. Renee Young has her own podcast now. That's right. I told you about it. It's called Oral Sessions.
Yeah, she had CM
Yeah.
Punk on
You
there.
must be shooting at people. I just see people falling.
Yeah, she just had CM Punk on there, and apparently he was brilliant. I haven't listened to it yet, but I just launched your fucking security guard across the parking lot. he gets up and grabs his back. That's hilarious.
Oh, that was slightly uncomfortable.
Yeah,
All right, I'm good.
he literally got up, and as he was walking back to his post, he puts his hand on his lower back.
Buy a drink from this nice blonde woman.
The duck. A family farm was about to go broke, so the father gave his son a duck to sell in town. In town, the son runs into a prostitute. She says, "I'll let you have a go of it for the duck, but because I'm hungry." Blech. The son says, "Okay." When they're finished, the prostitute says she'd love him so much if they go again, he can keep the duck. The son says, "Okay." Afterwards, while he's walking down the street trying to sell the duck ran into the road and gets hit by a truck. The driver gets out and tells the son he'll give him $25 for the dead duck. The son accepts the money. When he gets back to the farm, the dad asks him what happened. The son says, "Well, I got a fuck for a duck for a fuck, and $25 for a fucked up duck." And that was very involved.
That was some pretty funny alliteration there.